Hi there.
How you doing?
Thank you for standing by.
Oh, not a problem.
Where's he at?
It's down here right by the grass on the curve here.
Okay. So what happened?
I seen the bird. I said, oh, that's a nice looking bird. I'd never seen one of those. And then all of a sudden it just did a kamikaze and it made a U-turn. It just head directed for the windshield. You see it on the ground up here?
It's a young parakeet.
Let me try to get a hold of him. Hang on one second.
This needs great care. If the bird gets scared and tries to fly, he's likely to head straight into the traffic. He's also got a powerful beak if he decides to strike out.
He's a baby.
It's a baby?
It's a baby. He's very little. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Beautiful bird. He's got a little tag on him still, too.
Excellent.
You definitely saved his life, because otherwise, I mean, I might have been driving through this intersection tons of times and not seen him.
That is great.
Let's see what he'll let me do with him. Ooh, he does have something coming from his mouth. Let's see here. Ooh, I know. Okay, I'm not going to hurt you. He's got damage to the lower part of his beak. You can kind of see that a little bit. It is a little bloodied there. Baby. I'm going to cover his face so he doesn't see me anymore.
All right, appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now for the drive back.
He seems kind of discombobulated, kind of out of it. And because he is a bird and they are more likely to just die out of stress alone, that's another reason that we would want to rush him straight on back.
The good news is the bird is still conscious when Tammy gets back to the shelter in Sunny Slope.
He's using his feet, standing up, not too bad.
Dr. Kathleen Croto will examine the parakeet.
This little kid got hit by a car. The guy said that it smacked onto the windshield. It's got a little bit of damage to the lower beak that you can visibly see.
No, you can bite the towel all you like. No biting me. His mentation's pretty dull right now.
Yeah.
So I'd be a little concerned. What we'll do is I think we should probably get him into a nice warm incubator because the less stress, the better for these guys. Hang on. And we'll just make sure everything else looks okay. He's in good flesh. I mean, he's got some good musculature there. Yeah, let's get him set up in there as quick as possible. I'm going to set him right back down in here for a minute.
Okay.
Don't take off on me.
Yeah, I don't know that he can.
He's looking pretty dazed and pretty weak. And birds, honestly, birds will stress and die on you for toenail trim sometimes, so we don't want to overstress him. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get him into a nice warm incubator, try to give him some time to, you know, just kind of be quiet, not stress him too much, maybe get him a little bit of fluids and stuff like that to see if he's going to pull through. But he's had some pretty severe trauma. He's acting a little neurological, a little dazed, so we're pretty concerned.
It will be an anxious few hours for Dr. Croto and Tammy before they know whether the bird's condition has stabilized.
Too much.
Come here, baby.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
2 days ago, investigator Marisa McHugh seized a dog with serious injuries to its front legs. There's some concerns about his behavior, but they are hoping this will improve as he heals. He's scheduled for surgery today. Marisa wants to discuss with her supervisor, Stacy DeBolt, what they should do next.
That's him on scene. Not good.
Oh my.
And that's
Look
after
how swollen his leg is.
supposedly the owners were home treating. I haven't tried to call them yet.
Okay, well, let's call him.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Yeah, let's call him.
The owner wasn't present when Marisa seized the dog, so this is the first chance they've had to speak to him.
Hello?
Hi, this is Investigator McHugh at the Arizona Humane Society. What's going on with your dog?
I believe the dog is a stray. My mom has been trying to nurse it back. My mom is using iodine and some antibiotics. We're trying to help the dog out, and I hope nobody gets in trouble.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, when you have a dog contained on your property, it is your dog.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the dog. I don't know
and that's totally not our problem. What the issue is the fact that the dog did not get medical treatment.
Oh, sure he did. I'm telling you, that's what we did. Otherwise, he would probably have died.
That wound is severe enough that leg needs to be amputated.
Oh my God! That's what I told my mom. And
okay, so what we need from you is we need you to sign over the dog to us. Are you willing to do that?
well, I'm telling you, he's not my dog. He's not my dog.
He is your dog by law.
Okay, whatever you want to say, I'm telling you, he's not my dog, and I'm not going to sign any papers saying that he's my dog because he's not my dog.
You were treating him like he was your dog. You had food, water, blanket set up for him.
Okay, what do you want me to do? I'm telling you.
I want you to sign the dog over to us is what I want you to do.
That's fine.
Okay?
Okay.
You can state on the paperwork that it's not your dog and put your story. I still need you to sign it over because it came off of your property.
Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Marisa will need a report from the AHS vets on whether the owner's home remedy was in any way an adequate treatment for the pain the dog was in. For now, though, Dr. Egar has his hands full. The injuries on one of the dog's legs was so severe that it has to be amputated.
You have to remember we're removing a fairly significant portion of the body from an animal that's already been debilitated by horrific neglect. So we want to be precise in our technique, speedy and efficacious in everything we do, and we also want to support the patient as much as possible.
If the operation goes smoothly, Dr. Egar is confident the dog will be able to get around on 3 legs. Surgery of this kind will take 2 hours.
It gets very wearisome on the soul. It gets very, very wearisome to see these cases time and again. Animals that either were fixable or fixable more easily or didn't have to suffer in pain. And in a situation like this, I would consider it manifestly obvious that one needs to secure some kind of medical treatment for our friend here. And the failure to provide that care and treatment should be prosecuted. Everything's gone pretty well here. We still need to recover this guy. So we're going to be giving him a lot of good food, good TLC, a lot of pain meds, and we'll hope to see him start to spring around and continue on the road to recovery.
The dog will recuperate in the kennels until he's well enough to go to a foster home. And Dr. Egar's report on the case will soon be on Supervisor Stacy DeBolt's desk. The city of Phoenix is crisscrossed by a network of canals, and sometimes they spell trouble for animals. Emergency animal medical technician Celia Lopez has received an urgent call.
We're headed out to a dog in the canal, so we're going to go check it out. They said he's actually swimming with the current, so we're going to go see where he's at right now. There is like barricades that come down to trap all the trash and everything. So if he's close to one of those, it's going to be really tough because the current can suck him under. So that's what I'm really concerned about right now.
2 police squad cars have been called to the scene. Animal control are here too.
So we're going to stop right here a little bit in front of the dog to see where he's at.
The canal has steep concrete sides, so the dog can't get out on her own.
The dog seems tired. Very tired, but he's not coming anywhere near us. He's just running. Right now, it seems just like an underpass of where the water to go. It's not sucking anything, and you can't hear it, where the water's falling. So he's actually in a good spot. The thing is that when we get on this side of the canal, he goes to the other, and vice versa. So, he's getting pretty tired. I'm just afraid he's going to go under. Now he just went underneath the freeway.
It's too dangerous for anyone to get into the water. The woman who called the AHS has stayed to make sure the dog's safe.
Noticed that this dog was walking kind of slow, and to me, I have a dog, so he looked kind of thirsty and hungry. Then about 10 minutes later, somebody who was taking a walk along the canal said the dog had already jumped in. And because the current is so strong and there's not many places for the dog to get out, everybody started running up and down the canal trying to get the dog to swim towards one of the boat ramps to see if we could get him out. And now he's stuck under the bridge. This kills me. I'm a dog lover. And I just hope they get him out.
Huh? The water's cold. We've been having really cold nights here in Phoenix for a little bit, so I'm just concerned he's gonna go pretty cold pretty soon.
Pull it, pull it. Pull.
He keeps going under. We had it twice around his neck, and the one that we were pulling, you know, fell apart. I thought I had it tight enough, but I didn't. He swam underneath the bridge again, so another unit of police is gonna go down to the other side and see if he made it all the way across. It's really frustrating because we're trying to help him and he is just not cooperating whatsoever. He's scared. Driving across the other side to the freeway. Police department animal control said the dog is staying on